Yo, what's up guys, it's Josh here, JM Reacts, and we are back this nice Sunday with One Piece. What I'll also be reacting to today is the JJK, because I didn't have time to do it yesterday. I managed to get out the UFC event this morning, but it was still all very jammed up because I've been celebrating my dad's birthday down in London. So that's been a bit of a priority this weekend at least. But we're going to jump straight into it. As you can see, I've got a fair few spots from sleeping in someone else's bed. That's what I'll put it down to, but probably not. Right, let's get this set up. We're on 1075 now, so we are officially three quarters of the way through our first 100 of the thousands, if that makes sense, if you guys are catching my drift. Obviously, it's been a hell of a ride so far. We're nearly almost at 1100 episodes. That is insane to me. Not only that I've watched this much, but I've watched this much and I've watched like at least half of it twice. If not like at least half of it like 2 or 3 times over, which is crazy to me, just through reactions and other things like that. But I mean, hey, we are here and we are ready to roll. So we're gonna jump straight into this because I'm expecting this to be a hype episode, unless this is maybe like a recap, which it could be, because last week's episode was hype as fuck. So no idea what this episode's gonna be like, but let's jump into it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. A bit loud at the moment. We'll turn it down a bit. There we go. That's a bit better. He could do more than a hole in Onigashima. He could punch the whole of Onigashima and it would all fall apart at this point. This is insane. Now he's got to wait on Momo to move Onigashima out the way. That should take like 20 to 30 episodes. Nah, I kid. You gotta love Momo, but you're gonna gotta get on it. I still find it crazy that Kaido is somewhat enjoying this. The dude's been wanting a proper fight for so long, and now he's about to get crushed by a fucking huge fist. Why is Kaido upside down in this stuff? Oh damn. There's no way Kaido dodges. You don't have to grab me, I'm not gonna run away. What is this? A ball of fire? Well, I mean, technically they were waiting 20 years for the samurai. Maybe they knew Luffy'd be there as well, but I feel like that was just kind of luck of the draw. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Flame Dragon Torch. I have to admit, that looks epic. I don't really understand how that has got anything to do with this devil fruit, but I mean, it looks fucking sick. I suppose you're a dragon, you breathe fire. Set yourself on fire, why not? This is a dope look, it looks epic. Oh wow, and he's hot. He just melted one of the horns, which Zoro took out using one of his like strongest attacks, if not the strongest. That is a cool look. If Momo can do this in the future, that's crazy. How to throw a punch without even touch. This is cool. I'm loving the animation on this. He's using Gear 5, Armament, Rio, and possibly even Conquerors as well. Kaido is a beast. If this doesn't completely kill him, Bajang? Am I saying that right? Flame Buckler. Oh, the color scheme on it is epic. This has to be it. This has to be the peak now. There's no way Kaido hasn't been crushed by that, right? I know Kaido just leveled up as well with his flame dragon stuff. But I mean... I'm honestly going to be in shock if Kaido isn't like crushed into the ground. I keep forgetting, this is 20 years ago, Kaido looks so different. The animation in this episode is looking crazy. Like, it's not necessarily the animation is like super clean, but the ideas behind it is sick. Yeah, like, I mean, none of these guys were weak, but I mean, if Kaido wasn't there, well, I suppose if Kaido wasn't there, King and Queen were still there, they probably still would have lost at this point. But I mean, with Kaido and no Oden anymore, yeah, I'm not surprised. What are you gonna do? Like this, the way that the screen's getting like thinner and thinner. Like just the ideas behind the direction on this episode seems really cool. The color work this episode as well, really dope. The black and white with like the odd bits of color to show like the smoke, or like the soil being tainted. These yellow dots, which I'm guessing are like people's like anguish or like dreams or something. It definitely represents something. The water being tainted, really cool. Damn, man, I mean, I didn't even know what it was. Just thinking they'd just been blessed with food. Jesus Christ, he needs to go now. He needs to have, he still hasn't given, like, he needs to be eradicated from this show. Like, ruthlessly. There's nothing that One Piece could do which would make it satisfying enough for him to be gone. Kaido's bad, but he's not like, he doesn't have like unnecessary evil in him. But fucking hell. Orochi needs to go. What's she gonna do here? Oh, does she? Oh, she doesn't even have her sword anymore. Robin? Sorry, all the hands made me think it's gotta be Robin. Who was it? Denjiro? Nice. Where's he been? I can't remember what happened. Is he dead now? Is he not dead? I can't trust this nice music playing. I've seen him die like 10 times. Kaido legit did the same thing you just did. Chopped his head off. People praying for Orochi to be gone. Ah, that's what these little lights were. It was everyone's lanterns. That's crazy. I knew they'd do something cool with the lights. I didn't know what they were. Damn. Imagine Onigashima just crumbles, everyone falls out, just falls to their death because he just rammed into it. Oh god. Damn, I feel like we're getting near the end of like Wano as a whole right now. We've not got many episodes left, I'm guessing. I mean, we'll always have like the end of the arc, kind of arc. Like it's not really part of like the full up and down of the whole thing. It's like a fun afterwards bit. But I mean, even still, man, Wano's been a ride, bro. Wano has been a ride. Watching it week by week is so different. I don't know. I feel like you just it holds more weight. It's been so long. I think is one of the longest as well. One of the longest arcs. Damn. Great episode. Great episode. Honestly, I love that episode. I feel like it was super artistic, to be honest. I don't know what it was about it, but something about it was like the direction behind it. Like, I don't know who the director for that one was, because I know occasionally they have like different people kind of like, I don't know if it's necessarily different directors or they just have people that take the lead. Like, you can notice that the animation change and stuff like that. But this one, the animation wasn't like anything to like scream home about. The Kaido turning into a flame dragon looked epic. I have to admit, that did look really cool. But I mean, it was nothing to like write home about. But it was like the color work, the kind of like the representation of the lanterns floating in a few of the scenes. Like, it was loads of stuff, and it was just really cool. The kind of like black and white shots only showing like the green smoke, the green soil, the green water. Like, it was really cool, really artistic, this episode. Like, and I feel like loads of the shots were good. You had Orochi talking, and it was kind of like shutting on Orochi, like showing that like that's the end and he's about to get shut out. And then they had like the way they reopened the next scene was them like chopping away at the stone in Udon prison. It was really cool. Like, it had some super cool shots in here, super cool frames in here. And I mean, really heavy episode, to be honest, you know. Just kind of like coming to a close, recapping everyone's kind of like pain, really, which is like, they did really well in my opinion. So, I mean, I thought it was great. Yeah. I don't know how many episodes we've got left of Wano now, but I mean, on one hand, I'm kind of happy to like getting near the end of Wano because it has been amazing, and I just know every arc after this now is just gonna be amazing animation, amazing storytelling, amazing just everything. Because throughout One Piece, everyone's like, here or there, they've had issues with the animation. Like, less so much after like kind of Marineford kind of time. I think since Marineford, we've had like really good animation. Different each time, but I think for the majority of it, it's all been really good in my opinion. Different styles and stuff as we've developed through. But I think we've found the new age animation for One Piece now. I think Wano animation has really kind of elevated it again. Like, I can't remember when it was, but we had, at the start of the show, after like the first few hundred episodes, there was like an animation change, and you could clearly tell the difference. Then we hit Marineford, and I think after that, you could clearly tell there was another change in animation for like Fishman Island and stuff like that. You had that kind of like the flowiness of the water and stuff like that. It was a very like curvy animation, and I think we've finally come on to the next step in that development of animation, where we've left the curvy edges so much, and we've gone to like the sharper, straighter lines, if you know what I mean. Like, I think a good example of it is the difference between Sanji's fight and Zoro's fight. If you look at Sanji's fight, it's very flowy. It's very like, you see Sanji like kind of like, he's not darting around, but he's like flowing and like it's very flowy. And then you go to Zoro's fight, and it's like bright, straight lines, kind of like a bit like Luffy with the lightning, where those 6 pillars came down and he bounces off each one. Like, there's just like a feel to it. And it sounds odd to say, oh, we've changed animation from flowy to straight now. Because of course there's going to be like wiggly lines in certain bits. There's going to be flowy stuff in other bits. But I mean, it's just the overall feel of it. And I think we've kind of settled into our new animation style for at least, I'd probably guess, the next like few years, to be honest, because they don't really change up the animation very often. It's normally like, this is our animation for this period of time, and then as maybe it starts to get a little bit dated, it gets a little bit overused, we change and we grow, which I think is amazing with One Piece. I think it's part of what makes it so amazing. But anyway, that's why I'm going to leave that here. I'm going to stop rambling on. Amazing episode, as I said. Always is nowadays. Always is. I mean, I don't think we've had a bad One Piece One Piece episode, just in general, animation, storytelling, any of it, in so long. Like, maybe there's been a few since episode 1000, but if that even if there hasn't been, that's a year and a half of amazing episodes over and over again. And I think at most you could maybe pick up a handful of episodes that weren't amazing. And I mean, bro, that's something to really write home about. That's a year and a half of banger, 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 and maybe once every half a year. So 3 episodes out of 75, they've been okay instead of amazing. So I mean, I don't know what to say. It's a privilege to watch, I'll say that much. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I've already started rambling again. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the stuff that we react to, if you've enjoyed this. And even if you haven't, drop a sub anyway, because we're about to hit some new shows, and you never know, you might enjoy them even more in the next few weeks. But other than that, guys, I'll see you around. Peace.